Hi guys, let's visit the two Little Italy that are in New York. Manhattan and the Bronx both have awesome Little Italy neighborhoods, but they can offer a really different experience. Manhattan's Little Italy, situated in Lower Manhattan, it's famous for its lively streets packed with Italian restaurants, cafes, and Italian gift shops. Although it has gotten smaller over the years due to the growth of Chinatown next door, it still maintains its unique charm, but it has become a little tourist trap since the prices raises and the Italian authenticity dropped. If you're looking for a true taste of old-world charm, head on over to the Bronx's Little Italy, situated on Arthur Avenue. It's a hidden gem that boasts an authentic atmosphere. You'll find yourself surrounded by Italian markets, specialty food shops, bakeries, and family-owned restaurants. Unlike its touristy counterpart in Manhattan, Arthur Avenue offers a more local and genuine experience of Italian-American culture. Both neighborhoods have their unique appeals. Hidden in the busy streets of Manhattan is a neighborhood called Little Italy, which used to be the epitome of the real Italian immigrant experience. However, amidst all the hustle and bustle, it's sometimes hard to see its true authenticity. The commercialized front often overshadows the genuine spirit of this historic place, leaving visitors with a somewhat exaggerated version of Italian culture rather than an authentic representation. Little Italy has an incredible history deeply rooted in the immigrant experience. Back in the day, it was a vibrant neighborhood where Italian families came together and created a tight-knit community during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. But as New York City went through changes, gentrification started to reshape Little Italy. Unfortunately, with this transformation came some challenges. The boundaries of Little Italy have become smaller over time, while commercial interests have grown. In present times, if you find yourself strolling through the charming streets of Little Italy, especially along the lively Mulberry Street, you might notice a visually appealing scene that seems to portray Italian heritage. However, upon closer inspection, one might realize that this depiction is somewhat watered down and not entirely representative of an authentic cultural experience. The colorful banners fluttering in the breeze, the twinkling lights illuminating the night sky, and the tantalizing aromas wafting from various Italian eateries may create an enchanting atmosphere but cater more towards fulfilling tourists' fantasies rather than providing a genuine taste of Italian culture. It's no secret that many restaurants and shops that were once cherished family-owned establishments have now transitioned into commercial ventures with the primary aim of attracting large crowds seeking an idealized version of Italy. There may be a few classic spots like Lombardi's Pizza and Ferrara Bakery and Amp Cafe that stay true to their origins, but unfortunately, many other restaurants are just cashing in on the idea of Italian cuisine without delivering the real deal. It's sad to see authenticity taking a back seat as these places prioritize profits over tradition. So next time you're dining out, you might find yourself questioning if that plate of pasta is more about marketing hype than genuine Italian heritage. Nowadays, Little Italy is in a bit of a tight spot. On one hand, it wants to hold on to its heritage, but on the other hand, it's also trying to keep up with the demands of tourism. The problem is, as more and more Italians move away from the neighborhood, its cultural identity is starting to get watered down. To make matters worse, neighboring Chinatown is growing rapidly and stealing some of Little Italy's thunder. Although there are attempts to preserve the authentic feel of the area, sometimes it feels like just going through the motions while trying to attract a larger crowd. As you stroll through the bustling streets, it's pretty hard to miss the unmistakable feeling of being caught in a total tourist trap. Those once charming neighborhoods that used to exude an authentic Italian vibe now feel like mere replicas of their former glory. Even the annual festivals, like the iconic Feast of San Gennaro, which were once steeped in rich traditions, have sadly fallen victim to commercialization. Sure, they attract hordes of people, but they often fail to capture that genuine spirit that once made these neighborhoods so special. The Little Italy of the Bronx, tucked away in the charming Belmont neighborhood, is a true testament to the unwavering strength of culture. While its counterpart in Manhattan has undergone significant transformations due to gentrification and changing demographics, Arthur Avenue has boldly clung onto its vibrant Italian heritage. You can practically feel this resilience as you stroll through its streets adorned with traditional mom-and-pop shops. cherished family-owned establishments, and an undeniable sense of close-knit community. In the heart of Little Italy in the Bronx, you'll find a foodie paradise. Arthur Avenue is where it's at. This place is a feast for your senses. The smell of freshly baked bread fills the air, while your eyes are treated to artisanal pasta and mouth-watering Italian dishes. And let's not forget about the local delis and markets, stocked with imported cheeses, cured meats, and pastries made with love using old-school recipes. You're in for a treat. If you're someone who's on the hunt for an authentic Italian experience, there are plenty of renowned restaurants out there that truly capture the essence of Italy. These talented chefs not only pay their respects to tradition but also serve up dishes that will make your taste buds dance with joy. Picture yourself digging into a plate of perfectly cooked pasta, generously coated in savory sauces that have been passed down through generations. And let's not forget about the delectable desserts that will transport you straight across the Atlantic to the charming streets of Italy. So, if you're ready to embark on a culinary adventure and satisfy your cravings, these restaurants are where it's at. What makes Bronx's Little Italy so special is its strong sense of community. The neighborhood is full of warmth, and you can feel it as residents greet each other on the streets, speaking Italian and sharing stories that have been passed down for generations. Families have created deep connections here, creating a close-knit bond that can be felt in every aspect of life. Every year, there are awesome festivals that celebrate Italian culture, like the Ferragosto Feast. They bring together locals and tourists in a lively atmosphere filled with music, delicious food, and traditions. These events highlight how the neighborhood comes together and takes pride in their rich cultural heritage. Even with all the changes happening in NYC, Arthur Avenue has managed to stay true to its roots. It's refreshingly authentic and hasn't been taken over by commercialism. The main goal here is to preserve the essence of Italian culture, and the shops and restaurants proudly stick to tradition without giving into trends or sacrificing quality. Tucked away in the shadow of the busy city, you'll find Bronx's Little Italy, a hidden treasure that calls out to those seeking an authentic Italian adventure. This place is all about keeping it real, with a strong sense of community and traditions that have stood the test of time. It's like stepping into a modern cityscape with an old-world charm, where you can truly experience the essence of Italian culture.